Since the Sycamore View Church began in 1978, technology has evolved quite a bit. Around 1978, the Carter administration installed the first computer in the White House, the Hewlett-Packard HP 3000. Though cutting edge then, it's a little different than the MacBook Air or Dell touchscreen laptops many of us have today. 8 tracks evolved into cassette tapes and CDs were soon to follow. But these are all a far cry from the easy streaming access we have today. From phones connected to walls, to cordless phones, to cell phones, to smartphones, ingenuity and creativity seem to have no limits. In the church world, many of us remember how cutting edge it was to have an overhead projector. And now it's hard to find a church that doesn't have screens and projectors. In 1978, Sycamore View needed 1 microphone on a Sunday morning, and now we use over 10 microphones each Sunday. Between songs, family news, and sermon slides, around 200 slides are projected each Sunday, and thanks to livestream capability, we have 2 cameras in use to provide a worship experience for nearly 200 that join us online each week. 48 years ago, we needed 1 volunteer to make sure 1 microphone worked each Sunday. But the more technology has advanced, the more volunteers are needed to run sound, media, cameras, and live stream. We call this ministry the Crow's Nest. Most Sundays you don't know we exist, but you would feel our absence if we weren't there. My name is Sabrina Warren, and I have served with the Crow's Nest since 2021. The media ministry was born as the tape and sound ministry. It began with a handful of volunteers who took turns running sound each Sunday. They shared a common passion for the Lord and technology. Most of them were never going to be in front of people singing or speaking, but they used their gifts to play an integral part in each worship gathering. After each worship service, they would create duplicate cassette tapes to take to shut-ins and others who requested sermons. As technology advanced, so did our volunteer needs. As our partnership with other ministries and organizations increased, so did the usage of our worship center. For each event, volunteers are needed. Yes, we have Sycamore View events like Sunday morning worship services, the Awakening, weddings, funerals, special events, and especially Vacation Bible School. Yet, there are other events held in our space regularly, such as Parents' Day Out programs, graduation ceremonies for Shelby Oaks Elementary School, the Fire Department Training Academy, and newly trained Shelby County Corrections Officers. For each event, the Crow's Nest is needed. For those of us who serve in the Crow's Nest, we walk up the stairs to the place where we serve, and before walking through those locked doors, we pass a frame with the remembrance of Eric Cheney. At the turn of the century, Eric joined the tech team. He had a deep passion for helping people, a knowledge of technology, and he had a flexibility in his job. He eventually became the main AV person. He had a passion for technology and people. Eric was humble, kind, knowledgeable, and gentle. He wasn't an expert, but he was loyal. He showed up and he cared. Eventually, Eric joined the staff because of his time and energy he put into this ministry. He served in that role until he passed away in 2021. And when we walk by with this frame and his picture, we remember what it means to be loyal, consistent, and to keep showing up. David Pickett, who stepped into Eric's role after his passing, says, after each worship service, he touches the frame and says, "We survived another one, buddy." For those of us who volunteer in the Crow's Nest, it is a ministry. We partner in all that happens from the stage to the screen in order to help provide a quality experience to those in person and online. In some ways, we are behind the scenes, but maybe another way to think about it is that we have one of the best seats in the house. Occasionally, we get to stand up and look out over the crowd as we sing, pray, light candles, and move to communion tables. It is a beautiful image of the body of Christ. The need for technology is not going away. This is a ministry that is here to stay. At Sycamore View, we believe in the story that God is still writing, and it is an honor to be a part of it.